Yes, we're going right in the queue! No Derek Ferguson injured in a Valentine's Day accident. How we doing Valentine's Day? Yesterday, what'd you get up to?
It's mine's the day. Barely saw my missus yesterday, so make her a wee
King of
dinner.
Oh, you making?
Oh, I'm do the cooking in my house anyway. But
You know he's down Da Vinci's for years?
No way.
Well, I bet you had a few birds in there.
Seriously?
didn't want to bring it up.
What are you making of the night, mate?
Wee bit of salmon.
What?
Salmon, some potatoes and broccoli.
Not a lot of cooking in that, is there?
Hey.
What?
Hey.
Not a lot of cooking in that.
You're
What you saying?
You one day sat through making a dinner with a fucking jar sauce, mate.
Lasagna.
Come on.
You're not getting a leg out for that, mate. You need to get dessert.
Like, that's what she's asked for. She's
What,
asked for salmon.
Wine? You wine with that? Wine? You go with that?
No.
None?
She's working. She'll not drink when she's
What is she working, isn't it?
She's in nursery assistant.
Oh, is she?
Aye.
Brilliant. You met his missus?
No.
Cracker, mate, Jill. Lovely.
Well, you're not going to say she's a dog, is she? She a fucking pig
I
like
brought her up. If she was a dog, I just wouldn't have mentioned it.
I see the state of her. Salmon, she looks like one.
What about you? What deal will come you first?
Come.
Somebody underneath you said they heard tap 3 times.
Mate, honestly, Valentine scars me. I went back a long time ago and I had a terrible
Experience?
time.
What happened?
It's a bit embarrassing, but I've got to apologise. I bought the same present for 2 birds and they bumped into each other on Valentine's Day.
Was it a threesome they bumped into each other?
No, 2. I bought fucking earrings, right? You know what like it, right? Well, we've all been there. We're no good at...
We've
No,
not been there, mate. We've not been there.
You're not good at buying presents, aren't you? Know,
No.
because it's either too big, too wee.
We're still talking about presents?
The wrong perfume, all that nonsense. So I decided this person went, oh, I want these earrings. I thought, fuck, I'll just buy a double set, keep the receipt. And I didn't know, but the 2 of them bumped into each other, and the 2 of them were wearing the earrings at the same time.
Where did they bump into each other? In your bedroom?
They walked into one and walked into my house. Well, I was
Didn't it?
I
had a green bag on me. So Valentine's is out for me.
Kevin,
Nothing.
this will be good. Get the glasses on for
No, I don't
Get the glasses on. Come on, Kevin.
Don't do that, mate.
Come on, get the serious Kevin
I've got
Kyle.
them down on the table like that. You've got
I'm
a
not
scratch.
reading.
Let's see them again.
I'm not reading. I don't date for Valentine's Day.
Oh, come on, Kevin.
How
No
long
wonder
you been
she's
married?
raging at you all the time. You need to keep the
15
spark alive.
12 years.
13 years, mate. Come on,
Every
you don't.
day's Valentine's Day.
I don't date. I think
Aye,
it's
do
a bit
You look like one of the Guess Who characters. With the glasses not attached.
it's a
Stash glasses, didn't
it's a waste of money, no?
No, come on.
I know, actually, the wee
you do,
joke
Sean?
thing you can
What do
buy.
you do?
So last night, Steph was wanting Aberdeen for her coming in. Got a Nando's, bottle of red wine, flowers, chocolates.
You got a Nando's.
Got her a Nando's.
Nando's, mate.
Nando's, mate.
Fucking Nando's.
Something's done it.
Aye.
Still something.
Aye.
So you wanted it. So basically, yesterday when we left.
Trying to
enjoy
healthy, mate, so I was going to get a takeaway, but I wanted it to be
Well,
chicken.
obviously, Faddy's cutting and he's doing salmon, potatoes, and fucking vegetables. He's cutting.
I'm definitely no cutting, mate. Definitely no cutting.
Nando's and red wine.
Uh-huh.
I never.
We left the podcast yesterday. Went, fancy I bought the red wine. To see that, I bought the missus a red wine.
It's for
He
myself.
bought his son a red
thought
wine.
you were dry February.
No, Valentine's Day you made an exception, mate, didn't you?
I did.
Wednesday night's more night, and we won Tuesday night, Dad, so I wanted to celebrate a
Were
wee
you
bit.
on the pitch?
On the pitch, mate, pathetic, innit? I
was
know.
embarrassing.
Oh, did you win?
I won 3-2, mate. We were 2-0 done. Thought we were dead and buried. Couple of tactical subs, no, I'm there nothing to do with us on the side. Boys were brilliant, man.
Was that
2-0
them
done.
that beat you 7-0 in the cup?
Then it beat us 7-0, mate, and then we were 2 done. Boys came back,
you
1-3
playing
to
Motherwell?
us. Trinent, mate, so we go 13 points clear of them now, so. But I got
Is that done?
No, done yet. No. Still.
No.
Celebrated like it was done,
I know,
didn't
mate.
you?
I know. How many messages?
Were you up taking pictures of people and that? No. Stealing the cameraman's camera?
But
No.
mate, somebody's put on a vlog when East Kilbride won the league. So everyone's up, congratulations on winning the league. We've not won the league yet. Still 10 games to 9 games to go.
points do you need?
13 points clear, 9 games to play.
Of second?
Or second ahead.
Trinent, they won the
And
second.
then are 4th, but they've got 2 games in hand.
Oh,
but even
right.
if
No,
they-
look at that, are you?
Nah, it's not the
No, let's
difficult.
take
The
Come
winning
on,
all
yeah, so-
second.
the
Come on,
league's
they're
not the
good.
difficult. It's that fucking kamikaze playoff situation. You've got to
You could play us 3 up top. You win the league.
Holland League. Oh, by the way, in tribute to you.
Oh, mate. Fuck.
Belter,
What
innit?
year was that?
I'm not sure. Was it you?
I think that's my reserve.
Oh, that's
90s.
Paul Dickov either, surely.
90s it is.
What year is that?
90s.
Must be 90s.
Because remember Liam Gallagher wearing it, innit?
No, just with him saying brother and...
Brother Paul Dickov. Maybe early 90s.
That's brilliant.
What, on the Valentine's team, any football players that you could put into a Valentine,
11.
their name? Like they behind Ali Love.
Aye.
Zach Lovelace.
Well done.
Good, aye.
Good. Danny Rose.
Oh,
Yeah, I love him,
you just beat me there with that.
Loving Canans, well done.
Love. Oh, you've been fucking. You've been practicing.
No,
this.
he's good.
Oh,
BJ Cole.
one salmon, he's fucking all over.
BJ Cora.
Aye.
Any thing through the show?
Aye,
Just
I think.
Throw it out.
right on to Rangers. Chance to go top league. Never went top the league. Will they be disappointed or just happy to get another 3 points?
No,
Disappointed.
Look, I think first and foremost you win the game, but you could see when the third goal went in, I think the manager was shouting for the players to go and get the ball back and try and get that fourth goal. But look, it'd be nice and everybody's going on about it and it would be a big deal. But you win the game, you're still putting pressure on. You still know that, you know, for Celtic they can't slip up because Rangers are winning games. So, I mean, ideally, they would want to be top of the league, but I think winning games at the minute's all that matters. It doesn't matter if they go top of the league now. I think the manager said it, and that's what I like about him. It only matters come the end of the season who's top of the league. So win games and then deal with that when it comes.
Some amount of chances to win it. Was it the most shots on target all season?
Goalkeeper had 19 saves.
Most saves.
Most saves, 19 saves.
That's incredible, isn't it?
I tell you what.
Not a bad goal, eh?
Fair play to him, young keeper. But I agree with that. I think it'd have been nice. I think it would have been a great opportunity to go top of the league, but the league's not got to be won last night, is it? There's still a lot of football to be played. So, win the game, 3 points. Look where they were, 8 points behind. Before he came in the building, everybody thought that the league was away. So,
but even that you go to the last Old Firm game, everybody thought, right, that's it. That's it.
Go back
That's
ahead.
it done.
Go ahead.
So for them to come back and be there, showing that they're going to win games, changing the team as well.
The Nigerian Kevin Kyle is flying. But it's a bit of a compliment to you,
It's a compliment now.
Aye. Button there.
Fucking somebody tagged me in something last night.
What was it?
A picture of me in the Rangers trip saying Dessers when he's no confidence, the picture of me. And then Dessers with confidence, a picture of R9. And I thought, you fucking cheeky.
It's a good mix, isn't it?
So sharp on it.
And I just thought, well, that's just, you got to take that. And just mute conversation.
Oh, brilliant.
But nah, Dessers, like we said,
You did say he'd come good.
Said he would
Fair play
come
to him.
good, but he's coming good, right? But he could have, like, I think he scored about 14, 15 goals now. He could easily have had 20.
I know, but how many strikers can you say that about? There's it always seems to be
some of
the case
the
with Dessers, innit? He's done this, but he could be doing
the
that.
chances last night, the one where it's gone over the top, he took it in, he's turned, and it's hit the post, just open the body up and put that in. That's straightforward. And then the one where Cantwell's got to the byline, dinked it, he's up above everybody and he's headed it wide. Just tap into an empty net. That's him got 4 goals.
But then when you flip that, his first goal's a great finish.
First goal was
Yeah,
outstanding.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I totally agree with you. See when you're nitpicking, because I says to Faddy there, if he scores 2, people go, I should score 4. Should scored.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I thought last night he played very, very well. He's confident.
Imagine playing a game, right, coming off 2 goals, you've won 3-1, you're buzzing, and everybody's like, what 8 chances you missed? Sake, man! That was an open goal.
He's doing really good.
For me, I think his movement's excellent. The chance, like his first goal's brilliant. Great movement,
it's brilliant.
touch, to get it out his feet, lift it out of the goal. And you see, I know Neil McCann was quite critical of defending, and quite rightly so, but as the ball's in the air, he's got so much awareness, makes a running behind. He actually has a wee look to see where the goalie is.
Yep.
Because he knows. So I just think no striker scores every chance.
No.
And he does miss a few, but if he's missed a couple of chances and no scored, then you go, he missed too many chances. He scored 2 goals.
Yeah.
He's on fire at the minute, so I think that it's a wee bit unfair, some of the
You
criticism.
just got to rotate him and Silva then. Do you think?
Were you surprised that he picked Dessers over Silva last night?
No, I think
because
he's
he
the
makes-
only number 9.
He makes big changes.
Aye.
Come on.
Yeah,
If you look at the pattern, what he does, he makes changes.
Hey, the good news is Derek's not here, so you can actually give Yilmaz a wee bit of
Was
praise
he good as well, was he?
I just think he's been brilliant.
I think he's been steady since he's got in the team. I think he's been quite confident. I think he's got better every game. I think he's really, really comfortable with the ball at his feet, dribbling, going forward. You can see why Rangers spent the money they spent on him initially. And I think, was it Big John Suter said in an interview last week that players just take time
to settle
in. He didn't know the language.
Well, that's unfinished nursery in that in a minute, so I think you're starting to see that.
Like sometimes.
Did Fanny's wife gain the certificate on his leave?
Very good, Kevin. What about Ross County to defending wise? Get guys at the pub to defend.
Well, that's why they are where they are. They're defending shocking. The goalkeeper, fair play to him, loads of saves, but you can't be relying on your goalkeeper every single week. You big long ball over top, Dessers over top, and then it happens again too often afterwards. Once okay, twice filming. You've got to show it up a wee bit, surely. If
you're playing against Rangers, you can accept them playing through and creating a one long ball at the top to go 1-0 down at but it's just not really how you want to start the game, is it?
No, not defensively, no, because you've got to go and try and be solid, haven't you? But everybody looks at it. I've been there, we've been there as players, I've been there as a manager, and you're sitting thinking, how can we get caught with that? It's difficult because it's that split second. You know what I mean? It's the switching off. You're playing against better players that are just that wee bit sharper. You can analyse every goal and pick fucking points against it, can't you? Good points.
I wonder if they've been told, because when you speak about Dessers, we go back to Dessers. He's not got great pace. He can't run in behind. So I don't know if they've thought we can be quite aggressive here. Step in front, don't allow the ball into feet, don't allow them to build. But his movement, the timing, his runs are that good that
his movement's good.
You can't be standing that high and no be waiting for the ball at the top. It's like, I'm going to nick in front and get it. But you should really be anticipating that from behind and say, right, if it's in, I'm there.
And I'm going
and if it goes behind, I can give myself a couple of yards.
Because the ball has travelling along, it's a long distance to no make a decision. That ball's come and he's basically running, leaving the ball do what it does and keeping the defender away from the ball. Well, that defender's got to be a bit more aggressive.
Before the pass.
He should be already in front of Dessers to try and get that ball away, but I don't know. Ross County, did you see anything different under, obviously?
To be fair, Kevin, they did create a few chances.
They did.
Didn't they have
a couple of chances against Rangers, didn't they?
The goal's outstanding.
Yeah, I think Suter's got to do better. I think if you're
Suter or Goldson,
both of them.
Exactly. But
take
nothing away from them. It was a good goal. I've got to, and you're right. They created a couple of chances. Back post as well. McCausland just got a wee block in when the boy had a good opportunity. But Rangers, 19 saves, incredible.
There was a bit. I mean, Dessers is getting a bit of stick, but there was a bit of poor finishing for quite a few of the players.
Well, Cortez should.
Looks a good player,
Silva
doesn't he?
as well.
Oh, wow, he looks like he's coming out.
I'll tell you what he's done is gave Matondo a lift, I know. Because he knows that there's competition.
He must have about a year left in his deal.
What about the Scottish Dessers, Simon Murray? That's another goal for him.
14 goals, is it?
Done well, isn't he?
Simon Murray works really hard, and I think that's why he gets his reward. A guy that never gives up. He's passionate about, like you see him when you watch him in the highlights in the games and that, he never gives up, always arguing.
But if you've got a first touch to him, Kev, you need to work hard, don't you?
Mate, well, that's why, because
you have to chase it.
Somebody said his GPS hadn't been 16 kilometres a game. It was just chasing
he'll not be silly.
What a boy is.
He's the angriest guy ever on the pitch as well.
Nicest guy ever off it, mate. He is angry. It's because he's ginger, isn't it? Were you surprised that Don Cowie, it looks like he's going to get it at the end of the season?
No, really. I think it's something that Ross County have done throughout the years. They've promoted from within. Don Cowie has worked under Malky for long enough, and then he was obviously there with Derek. He was on my licence a good few years ago. I thought he was good. He spoke really well, clear, good ideas.
I was there that day. I remember.
You never took the fucking A. You've not done your A licence.
I've done everything. Oh fuck!
How was he on it?
I'm cool. You fucking change your head.
I'm going to follow it up. I'm telling you,
Master Chef.
I just find that it's at the Orium. So it used to be done at Lars, so it's at the Orium. I'm driving in and he's just walking the streets. Where the fuck are you going? I've not got a clue.
That's that big building.
I've not got a clue where I'm going.
Couldn't you find my motor in either?
You know what? It's a student accommodation, isn't it? He was looking in the window.
The worst fucking place I've ever seen in my life.
He's walking the street going,
fucking took me about half an hour.
What's he doing here? He's like, I'm on my licence. Where is it? I'm going. I'm like, follow me. Follow me.
Oh,
that's incredible. See, on Ross County, can they take a wee bit of heart with St Johnstone's results? St Johnstone look like they're struggling to win games now.
St Johnstone,
could they be dragged into it?
They could be dragged into a bit.
they need to look at themselves first.
Aye.
Yeah.
And I think that, like Ferry says with John Cowie, he's been, how long's he been there? He's been there a right few number of years now. There's no point in going and spending money on somebody that might or might not. Just take a guy that knows the kid, knows the players within, because something's obviously happened between Derek Adams and the players. Well, the players are needing a wee arm around them.
Aye.
Don Cowie could be that guy that might just galvanises, and he doesn't need to look at games against Rangers or Celtic or Hearts that are flying where we need to pick up a point there or 3 points there. It's the teams running about and it's going to matter, and that's where he's got to pick up the most points. And Livy probably, Davies obviously raging that your man got the sack.
That was
So
brilliant.
that was class, but it's between the three of them.
Well,
See,
Livy's
when
gone. Livy's gone.
See, as long as you're in touching distance when it comes to the bottom six. Remember Dundee United last year?
Mate.
Thought they were safe until that.
I know
bottom
you're saying
six.
they're gone, but see 6 points.
They've been playing well though. They're just
Aye.
not getting results.
Oh, Freddie, come on.
They've been playing better.
I'll eat a fucking plate of chicken wings if
Right,
it's...
here we
Right, let's
go.
go on that.
There you
Will
go.
you eat the one that nearly killed us to?
Aye.
Right.
If Livy stay up, there's not a
Right,
chance.
okay.
Yes, not a fucking chance. Who did they play weekend?
By the
He's a look at the fixture
way,
like...
Livy have signed well. The big striker up front looks a proper hand. Is it Yanga? Scored against Thistle.
Hope I don't-
Took his tapa.
Hope I don't bump it.
Oh, look at Mr. Sexy, look. Holy.
Still fucking can't you see?
It's because you keep rubbing them on the table.
He played with him on.
I'm not getting used to these at all, man.
No, you should. Have you had them on the taxi?
Nah.
I need them for
Fucking
driving.
seen the taxi when the jobs come through.
I've seen you doing it.
Aye, see when the jobs come through. I fucking press the button and think I'm going to G14. I end up at G41. It's up beside the city. Fucking murder.
Really?
I can't see.
G-spot you like, innit? Right, incredible game last night. Aberdeen v Motherwell. Result here, source of frustration for both teams.
Aye.
Aye.
Motherwell,
Definitely for
thought, like, I know Aberdeen will be frustrated the fact that Motherwell at home should be winning their games, but Motherwell 3-up.
3-0.
Mate, I'm gutted for Motherwell.
You know.
I'm a massive Motherwell fan, right? Oh, I never missed an away game at Ibrox.
Yeah, you're listening.
No,
That's a no.
No, man.
Never missed. After Morton, right, you're thinking, I'm worried here. And I'm sitting
Yeah.
3-0. No, by the way, should have been 4, shouldn't it?
Aye.
The boys at Vale should have
Aye.
Scored
Just
Scobie's head.
Aye.
Aye, 4.
Can you get enough on it? Because when I seen it at first,
Aye, no.
it flashes and I'm like, can you know
I know.
header that?
Aye.
But I don't know if we can get enough on it. It maybe need to be direction then,
But-
rather than power.
Yep.
But you're thinking,
But he has to.
but fair, where I think the difference was, Warnock changed it. I don't know what Keltwell was thinking, right? You've got to counteract a wee bit. And they get the goal.
Aye.
Duke comes on within minutes and gets a goal. That gives
Did
you a
you
lift.
have
By
Motherwell
the
thrown
way,
as well?
Aye.
I told you before, I've been there with that 3-0 lead.
Dangerous, innit?
See the minute it goes 3-1 and 3-2, it's like eating a chicken wing.
You
The
were at the
fucking
door, weren't
sweat
you?
just starts coming. You're thinking, this ain't looking
Gamble,
good.
you're on your own. I'm at the door.
Get the motor.
Aye. Take care of that till I come back. Oh, it's a hard one. But I'll tell you what, the biggest talking point, Majowski's.
Offside, that's embarrassing. There's no way he's offside. I don't know who
But
the
they
fuck's
say they
did
can't
he's
get
not
that
offside,
right.
mate.
It's no offside.
Nah.
Come on, you're a VR man.
They say that the pitches are calibrated, so the lines looked, because they're so close together, they looked onside to me. But you're having an angle, you know, behind it really.
So are the VAR seeing a different angle
They're
than
not
we're
seeing a different angle, but the pitch is calibrated, so when they put the line on the furthest point of Majowski, that straightens it. Touchline to touchline.
Right.
And then the same on the defender. So as much as it looks, you've got to trust it. Otherwise,
They say that's the only decision they can't get right.
aye.
And
Is it
I
offside?
think we all agreed. We're looking at that. And
It looks
Paddy,
onside.
it
Is it
does,
no? Did
doesn't
no
it?
happen last?
Liverpool, Tottenham, remember?
Aye, but even
That was the
it
people
no
who
Rangers-
that was a
got
mistake.
Was
Aye,
there no?
that
Was it no
mistake,
Rangers
yeah.
played Motherwell and they put the lines on
Aye.
the telly and the fucking one
That's
line
right.
was going to North Pole, one was going to South Pole.
It's like your eyes,
Aye.
The biggest issue
your
is
fringe.
where,
Good kid. Is it mistake that?
no,
Devastated. Is that fucking
brushed
right,
it this morning.
Fix it for this Paddy.
Carry mate. Hey, I'm fixing nothing.
Oh,
But
brilliant.
no, the issue we've got is the amount of cameras at games. So everybody can moan about it. The clubs can moan about it. They pay for the amount of cameras that they get at games. So the camera you're having isn't in line because of where it's situated. So if they want, I know that people want rid of VR, but they can only use the cameras they've got. They don't have any other angles.
What about the cameras in your bedroom?
Oh, fuck it.
can't have it.
VR, I was offside last night.
Do you see any signs of improvement under Warnock? You need to give him a bit of credit. He changed it, didn't he, after, 24 minutes?
Took off for two wide when he took off.
I think he says he started in a formation that he was...
He took Morris, who was playing wide, but McGrath was playing left wing back. And Morris was playing right wing back, and he took Polvara off.
It's no rocket science. You can't play McGrath the left
wing back. Wow.
Come on.
By the way, he wasn't causing them too many problems.
I know, but I think that you go this. I think everybody had noticed that the system was wrong, and he changed it. And I think the importance was getting the 2 goals before half time. Motherwell got in there even 3-1. I'm expecting Motherwell to come out and see that game out 3-2. Different team talk, innit?
See when you're 3 up, should he change that, or do you just keep it? Because it's doing so well, aren't you? Why would you change it?
It was 3-0, it should be 4.
Exactly.
You're creating chances.
It's just a mindset.
You've forced Aberdeen to have to change at home.
Yeah.
And you're thinking, it's no... Motherwell this season have a habit of conceding soft goals. They're no defending the box well enough. And that gives the encouragement. When it's 3-0, you're bringing Duke on. Duke's not had a great season. I think Neil Warnock's made a point to try and get the best out of him. Clearly worked last night. He's coming on with nothing to lose. You're 3-0 down. Go and make something happen. Make a nuisance of yourself. Play off the left, but get in the box. And he goes in
scoring.
4 minutes. Not be too critical, but you should be tighter to him in the box, shouldn't he?
The thing is, you get that first goal, you can sense when you get the other team struggling straight away.
It's mad, isn't it? Even though you've still got a 2-goal advantage, you're thinking...
but you can sense it in the other team. You think they're there for the take and they've gone. And it's only because Warnock made a couple of substitutions and Duke scored straight after coming on.
And people look at it and say, like fans and that look at it and go, you can't lose a 3-goal lead. And you're looking at it saying, you can't, but
you can.
The changes come on, they get a goal, they get a lift, you go, 3-1, we'll be all right. 3-2, as you say, get half time at 3-1, you might be fine. It just changes. You feel
two different team talks, isn't it? It's 2 different team talks. Because Kettlewell goes in there 3-1, 3-0. It's a good team talk, right? He goes in there 3-2, it's a nervous team talk. Warnock, on the other hand, goes in there 3-0 down, he's pulling the place apart. But 3-2,
he's saying they've gone.
They've gone. It's completely different. It's amazing. You're standing there on the touchline, you're thinking, your team talks goes from there to there, different all the time, because you're thinking, hold on, we're back in it here. I don't need to go with that aggressive style.
Forget the 3-0. Would Motherwell have been happy coming back with a point in the first place?
100%.
So I think you've got to look at it.
But
is it a penalty for... sorry, should have been disallowed for Motherwell?
Butcher.
The
re-push before when the ball was up.
I think if you're Aberdeen, you're looking for that. If you're Motherwell, I'd be looking for that. I'm looking for that.
He pushes him, which doesn't have an impact. I know they say he knocks Roos down, but by the time Roos gets back up, he's in goal, and then he's facing a shot. But I know that, like, 2 hands in the back, whether McGrath makes a melee or no, you can't go in and push somebody to the ground. But
it was some game, wasn't it?
Brilliant, mate.
Good.
Great advert for Scottish football, wasn't it?
It was a good game, I've got to say.
Really good. Right, on to Celtic, showed improvement against St Mirren last week. Hugo played in the 10. Do you like it? Can you see him continuing with this?
I didn't see it. I was in the Hearts game.
I think he was far better because having the boy
involved in the game as well.
Ida was up front, so it just meant when he came short, when he received the ball short, when he got turned, he had somebody in front of him. So he didn't need to come as short, and then the wingers knew that when they cut inside, Kyogo was dropped in the hole, which helped allow kind of create stuff. But from Kyogo being dropping short, I don't think they created too many more chances than what they would normally would. But his goal, obviously, is instinctive, the quick one finish. But Celtic, I thought Celtic played well because St Mirren played really well. And obviously, it was potential of banana skin going there, but St Mirren, I think St Mirren had something like 7 or 8 corners in the first 25 minutes or something. It was mad. Celtic defended well, and considering the back four of Bernabeu, what do you call him?
Scales,
Welsh and Ralston. I mean, somebody said that to you, that's your back four leading into the push for winning the league. They would say no chance, but a good result. And then obviously Kilmarnock this weekend, they all went in Kilmarnock, didn't they? After the last performance at Rugby Park. So
do you ever do that when you're in a natural 9? You ever drop back and play in the 10?
Nah, I hate taking back.
Did you?
Nah, I hated
Wanted
it.
to be the man in the box.
I always believed that if you went that way, it took you away further from fucking scoring a goal. Because I couldn't kick the ball that far. Every goal probably I scored was inside 18-yard, but I couldn't really kick the ball far. Right, I wasn't a far kicker of a ball, as you say in the modern day game.
I wonder if that was ever on a scout report.
Was that on the A-license?
Gordale. Keep him outside the box because he's not a far kicker of the ball.
see if I was in the halfway line, right? Know how they used to do that crossbar challenge? I'm treating that as a par 3, mate. I'm laying up and then I'm going for it. Right? I couldn't. Any boys will tell you I could not kick the ball far.
I was the same. I couldn't
Right?
kick the ball far.
Everything was done. Now you're talking about Kyogo. I thought Brendan Rodgers was correct in what he done, right? I thought he had to change something. I thought Celtic were a lot better because, and it was a tricky, because I think I went with St Mirren, right? I thought Cal McGregor started dominating the game again. He's a brilliant football player, but I thought he just fell off it for the last few weeks. And when he falls off it, I think Celtic fall away from it, right? He ticks everything. But Kyogo, for me, if I'm a centre-back, he scored a good goal, it's a great move. I'd rather see him playing there than playing on my shoulder.
Because he was so good at that last year.
He's brilliant. He's absolutely brilliant. But fair play to Rodgers. He went, I want my two strikers in. He went with it. It worked. And I thought Celtic looked good. I've got to. I do understand what Kev's saying that St Mirren put a wee bit. Gogic was so unlucky, wasn't he? With the one over the head and stuff like that. But I thought Celtic deserved to go through.
Joe Hart made a couple of good saves,
didn't he?
Joe Hart's a good goal.
I know.
You know what I mean? Joe Hart's
I think he's shown just how good he is over the last few games.
Joe Hart's the
big saves in the Aberdeen game as well.
He's always could have done more.
If they're waiting for that one mistake to slaughter, we should have signed a goal. I like Joe Hart. I think Joe Hart's
I played with him. He's top drawer.
Birmingham.
Birmingham, top drawer.
Right, on to Hibs. Suggestions that Hibs legends Hanlon and Stevenson might retire in the summer. See that coming?
Retire?
Or leave Hibs. Leave Hibs. Is it the right decision?
Bride will win for him.
Okay.
You'll get my wage rise. Come on, go Bride, we'll double your money.
No, their left back is
The size of it, they got one a pre-contract, didn't they?
Would that be the right decision, Jake?
What age are they?
So Lewis is my age. I came through. Lewis will be 35.
Hanlon
Hanlon will be a wee bit, maybe 36 now, Lewis. Hanlon will be a wee bit younger, 34.
I think they can do a turn easily.
Still for Hibs?
No for Hibs.
Aye.
I think if maybe
they'll not retire. I don't think they'll retire. No, I don't think they'll retire. But I think, look, they're not going to play, and they're legends of the club. I think Lewis Stevenson's just short of 600 appearances. Hanlon's 500 and something as well. So they're legends. But if they're not going to play, like they've kind of done the supporting role over the last year or two, they should, maybe move on and go and play somewhere else.
How much candy you've got, mate?
They'll be skint, they too. They'll be skint.
I'd play then. If I'm 34, 35 and the bank balance is looking alright, I'm fucking, I'm out of there.
They both got testimonials.
You're out of there then. If you've got a few quid.
Did you ever have a club legend that stayed about? Maybe never played all the time, but it was just so good to hear about the place?
I hung about Motherwell too long. No, stayed about. Like I saw this coming through. I remember when Big Dunk left.
That's what I was going to say, Big Dunk.
He'd obviously announced it was his last season. He was leaving, and it is because you used to seeing him. Like I've said this before, he was a brilliant professional. He was in the gym first, before training. He was in the gym after training. He practiced finishing every single day. It was really good to have a good example. Place. But we at different. I don't know if it was the same time. So you had like Alan Stubbs left the club and he came back. Davy Weir was leaving, so the kind of older, experienced ones were all leaving, and it's hard because you're so used to them being there. Whether it is like a bit of experience or just watching how they go about, or if in my case being moany and moody, telling you to shut up and just get on with it. I was when I was younger.
Were you moany?
Oh,
what do you mean?
Terrible.
I remember watching you a couple of times, but you actually looked like you were
terrible.
Arsehole,
moaned a bit.
An arsehole.
Aye, I was on the pitch. I was a wee dick on the pitch.
Did you tell me something? Did you have a lot of guys at half time and after the game have a go on it?
All the time.
Were you always in a scrap?
Every day. No, I wasn't fighting.
Who was the one that would usually say, Faddy, shut the fuck up?
Davy Weir.
Would you?
That's enough.
And would you give him a bit back, or would that be it done?
I wouldn't be aggressive to him. I'd just maybe continue moaning to him.
Right.
And he'd be like, right, that's enough.
What would the moan be, you know, getting the ball?
Just, I'd moaned about everything. And it helped me get through training at times. Kind of, I just
Were you
like
worse than the
being
park?
fiery.
Just never
I was
happy
worse
with
than
you.
the park.
He was just never
Worse
happy
than
with
the
you.
park.
Were you? Seriously? I'd
I was terrible.
I'd have fucking
You would
hated
have.
to play with you, mate.
You
I'd
would
have
have.
told
No,
you,
no, I
fuck
didn't
right
moan.
off.
I didn't moan it.
Fucking
I wasn't
have a
moaning
one
it.
goal against
No,
France, you're
I wasn't.
pregnant.
I wasn't moaning. I wasn't moaning.
Look at that. I've just been saying that, mate. No word of line of
That's it.
How weird. Somebody just exactly sent me that 10:09.
No, I didn't moan it. I wasn't like a wee dick to my teammates. I'd argue and fight with opposition. I wouldn't really moan
never
so
moaned
much.
that.
You know, I'm on her now.
I was a fuck.
Just in the bedroom.
She was, I wasn't.
So you didn't mind when the ball wasn't crossed into you in the box or that?
I can you to come sometime. I'd take,
Yeah, same as the bedroom.
I would take a wee rest. I liked a bit of patter on the park.
Did you do
I enjoyed I didn't like the actual playing, right? But I like to patter.
Did you only moan when somebody passed it to you outside the box?
No, fuck.
Stop passing it to me outside the box. I can't kick
You were
it
a funny
far.
bastard as well, weren't you? People say,
What do you care?
I am moaned out. I don't know why. Even this day, I still moan like fuck. Seeing this. Fucking the kids are in my sink. What the
Do you moan the taxi?
See, I don't moan as much.
Aye.
no,
Do you?
Aye. See when I get.
Do you tell stories in the taxi?
To be honest,
Can you imagine he's the moaniest taxi driver?
1-star review every trip.
I'm moaning like fuck.
See that fucking council with the robots, you can just imagine him, man.
Moaning like fuck with potholes and
Oh, potholes are fucking nightmare,
pothole.
aren't
And then yesterday, the Glasgow airport's went to £5.50 for a drop off.
Is it? Mate, they must watch us because we complained about it.
Well, I'm going to fucking protest. I'm going to get a taxi driver who's going to park up at that fucking Glasgow airport and just barricade the place.
Just piss all over the place.
Don't let anybody in. See, £5.50 to drop somebody off.
That's
Is it
incredible.
up to £5.50?
Aye.
Oh fuck, they were in the corner of the petrol station, they can walk. Oh fuck.
Potholes.
Just phone me when you're coming out.
Yeah, right there, darling, I've only got 15 minutes here.
That's you. Have you got your bag?
Aye.
Have you got? No, I'm not getting anywhere.
Then I get him started on the LEZ zone.
Me? I don't mind the LEZ
Oh,
zone,
because your
but
motor's alright.
my motor's alright, but what I don't understand...
You're hanging.
No, what I don't understand with LEZ is, right, I'll tell you what we'll do, we'll leave this wee sucker in the middle, be pollution free, but see the big sucker run about it? Let's pollute the shit out of that. What's the point?
How long you been in this game, Kev? I didn't know you were...
Fucking too long, 7-8 years.
Many.
He's moaning about that, I know.
He makes a fortune. Mate. Makes a fortune. He shows
Are
me
you
his
back
art,
since
mate.
Dave Chifter?
Morning, start up at 4, start at 5, finish for about 1, 2 o'clock up the road.
You ever done it in a taxi? Does?
Nah.
That's why they've got the fake taxi. T-shirts and logos for me.
He started fake taxi. Remember the guy's face was blurred out in fake taxi?
You must have caught a few in the taxi.
I've had a few stories. I've had a few stories.
He's a shift.
Tomorrow.
I'll do your 4 o'clock.
Much you make a day? Fuck off.
When you'll hear that story. Check that video, Kev.
Club legends that were when you went to a club that had been there for years and how good they were about the place.
Most clubs had like a legend of some sort.
Somebody
still
always
lingering
hangs
about.
on, mate, doesn't it, and continues to
Not
get one year
into the
dangerous.
I would say when I went to down to City, the boy Paul Power, remember him? Do you remember him, Paddy?
It says Boy Max Power.
Fucking on it,
I think it is.
I don't know, but he'd been there for fucking years and years and years. But he was what a professional he was. No one of the ones that you just went, fuck, don't invite him to the night out.
Boring bastard.
Oh, fucking hell. He would be doing shuttles in the nightclub and all that. He was unbelievable.
Shuttles in the
He
nightclub.
was unbelievable.
At least he was there.
He was unbelievable, mate.
Did you ever keep a player as a manager just because they were like they'd been there for years and they were good about the place?
Nah, I get rid of it.
Only one section allowed.
Wait, honestly, see ran in the air at first. Oh, fucking hell. I'd some experienced players, right? I mean, I took over for Simon and I looked at these experienced players. I thought, fuck, how am I going to get rid of all these guys? I was a conveyor belt. I was just...
Who did you have then? Who was the players in the day?
Oh, I had guys like Hughie Burns and all that. Right. Shuggy was a great lad.
Robert Connor, no?
Well, no, I signed
No.
Robert.
Mark Shanks, same guys? No, are they two?
No, they were, Shanks, he just left. But I signed Robert Connor, I can't remember where I signed him for. But he came into here, I signed him. He was one of my signings. But it was a group that it needed, it just needed changed. But you were talking to experienced guys. I was only 34, 35. I was a player manager that never really played. I couldn't be arsed playing. It was great the fact you didn't need to pick yourself. Stay yourself on the bench for the bonus and the appearance. Fucking brilliant with extra money. But,
so how did the players take it when you try to get rid of them in the raging?
Because they still see I was still a player like type thing, right? It wasn't like I was an experienced manager. So they would take it as a wee bit, and I could totally understand it. They used to go and slaughter me left, right and centre. He's a fucking prick, I'm like, you're out. So something like that.
What was that for, Daz? Did you feel like they weren't good enough, or did you just want to bring your own players in?
I didn't want to see that you were winging it, did they?
Oh, fuck, I wanted the young boys. Boys, all that care, the coach and all that with my initials on it, they'd have seen right through my shit, you know what I mean? But I just need to check. Listen, I would have I can remember even when I left Wraith Rovers, I was fighting for the money and all this care on. So, and you're thinking to yourself, right, the club's trying to do the best for there, I'm trying to do my best here. And it was the same with the players. Guys like Shuggy Burns and all that. I played with Shuggy at Rangers. Terrific player, great pro, great lads. But it just got to, in fact, right, there's a perfect example of how bad I was. I had Joe McStay, who was my best man, and I freed him. Right? I freed him. Oh, aye. Oh, what a fucking day that was.
After the wedding or before the wedding?
Before. He was at Ayr United with me, right? And he was my best mate. I ended up sharing a flat and everything. Well, Joe was my best mate, greatest guy in the world. I took him in freedom. Tells everybody that bastard freed me.
And how did he take it?
Oh, fuck knows. I never spoke to me for about 6 months. He was all right. He actually was brilliant about it. But I had to do that. You know what I mean? I had guys that your best mates that you have to sit down and say, by the way, I'm no longer giving you a job. And put them at the fucking door.
Oh, that's tough, innit? What about you, Kev? Sunderland? Niall Quinn.
Well, I put 3 wives out the door.
You get put at the door 3 times, you mean?
We just had Kevin Ball still lingered about the club quite a lot, Bolly, and then Quinny came back as the chairman, and then obviously he came back as a manager, so he was always about the club. But
did Quinn retire at Sunderland?
Quinn retired at Sunderland, and then
do you think that was the right time for him to retire?
No, I think I spoke to him once after, and he says he wished he probably could have went on for another year or two.
He was buzzing though,
because he got in the team.
But he, I think he injured his back. He had a bad back, and then he came. What happened was Sunderland struggled a bit financially, and he got a group of Irish guys together, and then came back, and then got them up with Roy Keane, and then he was the manager the first 5 games. Then Roy took over, so got him promoted, and then Quinny then became the chairman. So he's always still kind of lingered about the club because he had the testimonial and donated all his money to the hospital. They built a hospital, £1 million hospital, because his testimonial.
Oh, that's right, I remember that. Bolly was coaching there as well.
And Bolly came back in, and but so then Quinny started getting some of his era back involved around the club to try and get the club feeling like it was Sunderland again. And then, but Sunderland were fortunate because they had the 73 Cup final winning team, the FA Cup with Jimmy Montgomery and me, Bobby Kerr. So they were always like your ambassadors on a match day and stuff, and you would ever bump into them, they would tell you what it was like to play for Sunderland and stuff. But get back to this guy, I remember when I was 16, right? Playing for Ayr. And
did I free you? I wasn't the manager, was
I? You were the first team manager, so I'm thinking 96.
Oh, fuck, I didn't deal with you.
96, 97. Was it 96, 97 you were at Ayr?
Aye.
Right, so I'd played with a boys club at Ayr Boswell, and then Ayr United approached me and says, Kev, would you play for us on a Saturday in the Glasgow League? He says, we think you're good enough. I says, I need ball. So I played with Ayr United. So at the end of that year, I actually finished like the top scorer for Ayr and was flying, and a few scouts coming here and everything. So the manager said to you, come and watch this 16-year-old boy we've got for Stranraer. He's fucking really good.
I'm the line,
right? He says, I will come. So we got to the Scottish Cup final and we got beat. I think it was at Kilwinnan's ground. You came and watched, and he spoke to me afterwards. He says, definitely. What I'll do is I'll get you in. Says, definitely get him signed in an S form. It was an S form at the time. Get him signed in an S form.
I remember this.
Get him signed in an S form, and we'll be in touch. He's really like what I saw. I went away and never fucking heard anything for 6 months. I ended up signing with Sunderland, so thank fuck you never got back in touch with me. So thank fuck my last phone.
But you said you got his back a couple of times.
Oh, I tell you what, I remember it. I do remember it.
It was like a junior
Aye.
game somewhere down in there. The cup final was at,
Wow.
and he
What a
came to
story.
watch, and I was like, fucking Gordon Dale, the first team manager, because obviously I didn't really know who anybody was, and I was trying to be a football player, and then he says, I will definitely get you signed. And I know what happened. I think it was like you did a green light it, but the boy that was supposed to get in touch with me, I think he fell ill during the summertime, and he couldn't get in touch with me.
Do you know something? I think I went back to revisit that, and I'm honest here when I'm saying this, and you'd already left.
Aye, so then about 3
You
months
turn
later,
and go, right, big man, warm up. There's a big guy.
He's done a dazzler.
aye,
So you went to Sunderland?
So then 2 months later, I was up the park, hearing my wee bottle of cider. My mum came up and says, there's a guy on the phone for Sunderland. When you go for a trial, you better get that. And that was me, away, never come back.
Wow. By the way, see, talking about Kilwinning Rangers and Sunderland connection, did you watch the documentary that came out yesterday?
Was that Big Ross?
Ross Stewart was at
Aye,
Kilwinning
Kilwinning,
Rangers.
I know.
4 or 5 years later, he was playing for Sunderland in the playoff final.
Seriously?
Incredible, mate.
He's from
Kilwinning
down
Rangers,
Albion.
Albion Rovers, Ross County, Sunderland.
Mirren, didn't he?
St Mirren, sorry, yeah. Alloa.
Not as good as the boy
Ross
Bevan's chat. He's went from like...
I know, but
Albion
Stewart's
Rovers
playing
to
first team,
Burnley.
isn't he? Bevan will be kicking about the 20s for a couple of years, won't he?
Oh, but he's just...
You've just said in 5 years, he's been there for 2 minutes and you're going,
No, get like it.
he'll be nowhere near it.
But
He's
Ross
fucking
Stewart's story's incredible, isn't it? Kilwinning
Aye.
Rangers to Sunderland.
Fuck that. That story's...
I know, that's a great
I've
story.
turned him into a taxi driver. You'd have stayed with me, you wouldn't have been fucking
You're
driving
putting that down as a success, aren't you?
What about when you first went to Rangers? Who was like the legends that had been there for years?
Oh, Sandy Jardine, Alec MacDonald, Colin Steen was there when I went. Guys like that, but it was a real group. They'd just come off, they just won the treble.
Right.
And Big Derek had been there. Colin Jackson, Tom Forsyth,
Right.
Tom McLean's, no those real seasoned pros. Mate, it was a worst experience of my life.
Just how hard they were on you.
No, just getting into that dressing room, you're sitting, and you used to go to games and you'd watch these guys, and I went straight S for them on a Sunday to full time on Monday.
I remember you saying that.
Right, full time. Right, it was incredible. I went in with my dad, and I didn't even expect to sign. My dad was a nightmare, right? Absolute nightmare.
Was he a Rangers fan?
Oh, massive, right? What happened? Because he kept saying to me, look, listen, just you keep quiet. We're meeting Greg and John Gregg the Monday. And you imagine my dad, he get brought up Rangers, right? But he never really, he went to games, but he wasn't every week and wore a scarf and all that. But he was Rangers, man. And look, just you keep yourself quiet. I'll do all the talking. And I'm thinking, Greg walks in, Greg is fly as I've ever seen. Always remember it. Turns around, Mr. Dale, how you doing? There's a lovely Rangers tie to welcome you to the club and all that. My boys always wanted to sign these. I was like, you fucking spoke money yet. My boys always wanted to sign once they play for the jersey. I must have got the worst deal in the history. Fucking absolutely done me.
Do you ever take your dad in for a deal? Early on?
No.
Motherwell or anything?
No.
Who did you go in with, just yourself, when you signed your first
My
pro?
first one, myself.
What, you just walked in and negotiated the money, or you just take what you were given?
No, you did no negotiation. You just-
When did you
that's
get
what
an
it was.
agent, Faddy? I never had an agent apart
Ever?
from Alma, no. And
No,
he got
I
a
did.
tie out
I
the
think maybe my first professional deal. No, my YTS or that. That was
First
just
professional deal, who done that
maybe
for
an
you?
agent.
An agent, right.
No, I couldn't have my dad. See, even when I was younger, if I was at a team and I was leaving, I had to go and speak to the coach. Or if I wasn't happy, I had to do it. My dad battled him. I had to go and do it myself. So I'm like, he's got to battle him. So I'll stop him for getting a doing and leave.
By the way, see, this is how good my dad was negotiating. See, when I left Ibrox that day, it was a day, I think the car had broken down, right? Or probably didn't have a fucking car. And we get a bus, and we're standing at a bus stop, and these days, that you used to get a wee couple of quid. The fathers and the mothers get a wee couple of quid, right? Just like, so my dad, he couldn't wait to get to the fucking pub, you know, in the ex-services club. And we're waiting for the bus, and I'm thinking, typical Motherwell thing. By the way, when I go on this bus, you're only 15. He says, I says to him, He went, you're fucking 15, I'm telling you. 1.5. I'm going, Dad, you've got a couple of quid in your pocket, right? But Tibbet, so I goes on the bus too. Goes on the bus and the conductor comes on, 1.5 to the central, son. The boys looked at me and he went, what age are you? I said, I'm 15. He went, you're a big boy for 15. He says, when you're 16, I went, when I got off the fucking bus.
Who done your first deal? Agent or yourself?
Myself.
Was it?
I went down. No, that night that guy phoned me. I went down for 3 weeks, and they phoned me. I went back up this for 3 weeks. They phoned me. Ian Branford. He was the manager. He was
Manager of the first team, though?
No, Southampton. He was manager of Southampton, then became the youth director at Sunderland. And he phoned me. Says, "How you doing, Kevin? We're going to sign you. We'll give you £100 a week." I was like, "Fucking hell, £100 a week! I'm going to take a pay cut here to go to Sunderland." I had a paper around the tenner. I was a Chinese dishwasher and a Chinese for 40 a week, and there was a baggage handler down the Snarford, and I was taking a £50 pay cut.
I'm not leaving the 3 jobs I've got to go to football. I'm taking a fucking wage cut.
So that was it. But then when I got like that first contract, Peter Reid handed it to me and says, "There, take that away, son. Here, you do that." And I was like, "Okay." So I get home and I opened it up and I was like, "Fucking hell, man! They offered me a 5-year deal." Like, all I kept seeing was, first year was £350 a week, second year 400, 450, 550. So you got £50 a week, and then it was like £2,000 a year sign-on fee.
Those are brilliant.
I was like, fucking hell, where's that pen? So I got the pen and signed it. And I went back in the next day and I went to Peter Reid, there's that contract back, I've just signed it. He says, "You fucking signed it. Why you signed it?" I says, "Well, is that not what I'm supposed to do?" He says, "No, get yourself a fucking agent." He says, "You get me money." I says, "All right." He says, "Right, rip that up, I'll get another one." So he went and picked another one. And then he phoned me that night. He says, "You got an agent?" I says, "No, I'll get you one." Right? He fucking rocked up outside the hostel with this Chopper Chops van. It was like sponsored by Chopper Chops, this lolly. "Hey, looking for Kevin." I says, "Aye." He says, "The gaffer says I'm an agent. Mum will go take you for a wee bite to eat and that." He says, "I want to sign you up." I was like, "I need bother." So I jumped into this Chopper Chop van, right? I've got a wee place down in North Shields. I went to North Shields and we had a hot dog place, a couple of hot dogs, and he says,
"Oh, I knew the way to get into your heart."
And he says, "Are you all right for money and that?" And he says, "I just done £100 a week." I said, "I'm living in the hostel, it's fine." He says, "There's a wee grand." He says, "Just take that." He says, "Be fine." I says, "No, I don't need it." He says, "No, take it." He says, "This contract you got," he says, "there's no point in signing 5 years." He says, "We'll sign 3 years." I says, "No, but five's my money for 5. He says, "No." So I ended up going for a 5-year deal to 3 years, and the 3 years were 6, 7, 8, and 15 grand.
Spread over the 3 years or
no,
15
each year. And I was like, and in his contract negotiation that I signed with him, it says, "Your first contract will be free of charge and a welcome to the company." So I thought, "Oh, your dad's not even need to pay him." See, 6 months later, billed me for for the contract.
Paid him, did you?
Did I? Fuck.
Did you take the bag of sand?
I fucking right, I did.
How long do I need to go down there for that?
It's funny because see the bag of sand, right? See, I get back to the hostel. I'm telling you, there was this agent's gave me a bag of sand, and the Irish boy Cliffy Byrne, good looking boy.
How long were you doing for?
Cliffy came down and went, he says, "Kyler, my dad just gave us a horse for whatever it was, it's Jim Jam Joey 14.
Oh, he was Irish?
Yes, 14
He was in Wales that day.
14 to 1, and I was like, what we doing then? He says, "We're all going to put a tenner in each." And I said, "Well, I've got £1,000. I said, "I'll put £100 in." Fucking hang romped home at 14s.
No way.
Aye, that was me then. That was the start of the gambling problem. That was me restricted from that day on.
Where'd it all go, right?
He's been on the podcast 5 years, first time he's ever told that.
But I will look back now and I'll say, any kids listening, get an agent, but get a good one that's going to look after your family, look after your finances, because it'll save you driving about the city in a taxi.
Good advice, Kevin.
You never mentioned your Scotland appearance bonus. That was a good one.
Oh, that was another one, aye.
What did you get for playing for Scotland?
Well, I was Scotland, so I signed that contract 6, 7, 8, and the 15 grand. There was a wee thing in it. If you make a Scotland 21 appearance, you get 10 grand. If you make a Scotland full appearance, you get 50 grand.
Fuck off.
So I went away to I get called up with Alex Smith.
Aye.
Alex Smith to go and play against Latvia. What if I went to fucking Latvia and I was like, "Are you on the bench now?" I was like, "Yes, I'm on the fucking bench." I kept saying to me, Birchie, that if you get injured, that just come off because I can get 10 grand. And
I'll give you a couple of quid.
I says, and then 10 minutes ago, Alex Smith went, "Come on, Kevin, you're going on." I went, "Oh, you're a fucking dancer." So Birchie came out, it was Birchie or Kenny Miller come off, and I went on. And within 2 minutes, I was like mad hyper. because I was buzzing. I just kept thinking 10 grand, right? And I got booked, right? And the ref went, I'm nearly saying you off, and I come in, and Alex Smith went through me. You're fucking representing your country, and you go on the art. I was just like to say, Alex, 10 grand. Fuck off.
Did you get 10 grand for that show?
10 grand, right? And then
what have you been doing with your cash?
And then about the next contract was
just told you
the 50 grand was in, and we went to Hong Kong, and I had 50 grand in my contract, and I fucking that South Korea game. And Kevin, you're going on, and I went, fucking hell, 50 large, see that?
You get pumped 4-1, big Kev's like,
I'll get the drinks in. Take all the boys to
absolutely schooled you.
You think the way I think. I'm with you, by the way. Fucking football. Get the money.
Then that summer, right, so I then made my debut in the Prem. I'd played 3 games, 3 lots of appearance money, 50 grand. I thought, can't wait for the fucking wage coming in, right? Got the wage opened up. There's only 40 grand in my bank. What the fuck's going on here? Where's all the rest of the money? Says, you pay tax now, Kevin. 40% tax. Took half me. I've kept that pay slip. I've got it. I'll bring it in Monday.
Bring it in.
That one and the Coventry sign-on fee, because, but again, boys, money's not everything.
Now he's more about an extra 50p charge in an airport.
Oh, don't get it wrong, I've always been tight.
Have you always been tight?
Fuck, aye.
Have you, Kevin?
I've just because we didn't earn any money growing up. So everything was important.
Incredible. Right, the Cooping boys. So Derek's on 15 points. You're having one, mate.
I'm struggling, mate. I'm really bad, but I'm going to
You've got 2 weeks, though.
I'm going
longest
to
fucking month ever.
this week.
Right, okay.
Oh, don't know, man.
You hope you're talking about the Cooping.
Oh, yeah.
You don't get 2 points for that, mate.
You'll be playing yourself one tonight after that
Big
salmon.
Derek's.
Aye.
Look at that, man.
Mate, go shit,
Big
right?
fucking handsome, look.
Right, Dundee beat Ross County.
Right, wait, I'll ask you then. You've told one good story, then I start trying to take
He's
over.
got a fucking higher. Half 11.
Dundee, Ross County.
Dundee flying. Boy,
Dundee, I'll go.
Aye, definitely.
I'm going different now. I'm going for it this week. I'm going draw.
Right, okay.
I'm going to go Dundee. I'm spoke me anyway, but I'm going to go Dundee.
All right, Aberdeen v Hibs. Tough one, that.
That's a horrible game.
On
the basis of they two's form right now.
I'm going draw.
Score draw.
I'm going Hibs.
Aberdeen.
Wow. Livingston v St Mirren.
I can't go to
No,
I love it.
No, you can't. You can't win because if you go them, you're eating that.
I know.
I'm going St
in the
Mirren.
hospital.
St Mirren. Could be a draw, that.
Nah, it could be a hard game. I'm going draw.
Right, I'm just going to go Livy. I think they'll get. I don't think they're going to win, but I need to try and do something.
Right, I'll go St Mirren then.
I think
I'll go
Livy
Livy.
could win this.
Right, so you're going Livy?
Aye.
Wow.
I don't know why, but I think they could.
Okay, Hearts v Motherwell.
Must fancy Hearts.
Hearts, certainty.
You going Motherwell, mate?
No, I'm going Hearts this week because when I
Motherwell's
don't
every week.
when I don't do Motherwell,
The one.
they win or get a draw. They get a result. I can't. I'll go a draw.
Motherwell.
I'll go a draw.
No, I'll go Motherwell.
I'll go a draw.
So,
No, because you want to go a draw, didn't you?
No, I'm going Hearts.
I'll go a
Hearts,
draw.
definitely Hearts.
Celtic, Kelly, Celtic.
Yeah.
Celtic.
Celtic.
And St Johnstone, Rangers.
I'm going to go Motherwell.
Fergie going
Right.
St Johnstone.
Daddy's going Motherwell.
Fergie's
Fergie's
going
gone
St Johnstone.
Rangers.
Lads, outstanding.
Good.
Yeah.